Hey friends and hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself Neha and name of my YouTube channel is Let's Talk About Accounting. In this channel you will get to learn all about Tally, accounting, GST and taxation. You will also get in-depth knowledge of Tally ERP9 with GST to meet the accounting requirements of the industry. We not only teach the concept but also help you learn how you can practically implement those concepts in your day-to-day accounting process with practical examples and entries in Tally. So please do subscribe my YouTube channel for more accounting related videos. Now let's start with our today's topic. Our today's topic is how to create purchase entry in Tally by using voucher method. Now what is this voucher method and how I will make my purchase entry? When I have to use this purchase entry. Okay, so when I purchase something which is directly related to my business, means if you purchase and you make a sale, that goods particularly known as your purchases. Okay, so the goods which is purchased with the intention to make the sale, it comes under purchase account. Now in purchases there are two types of method. There are two methods. One is voucher method, another is invoice method. So when voucher method is used and when invoice method is used. So it's very simple to understand that the one who is maintaining stock or one who is maintaining inventory, for them invoice method is useful. And the one who is not maintaining stock or not maintaining inventory, for them voucher method is useful. So almost 99% of service providers will use voucher method as there is no requirement for them to use the inventory or to maintain the inventory. And almost 99% of manufacturers or traders will use invoice method because it is almost compulsory for them to maintain inventory or maintain stock. So today we will be studying about voucher method. It is a very easy method and very easy to understand. So we will study about voucher method when purchases are made. To get a clear understanding, I have framed one example for you. Example is ABC Limited purchased goods from Mr. A for a value of rupees 10,000. Okay, so I have purchased goods from Mr. A for a value of rupees 10,000. So what I have purchased? Goods. So I will debit my purchases. And from whom I have made my purchases? Mr. A. My party comes under credit as they are my sundry creditors. So I will debit my purchase account, I will credit my party account. So this is the basic accounting rule. Goods purchase account debit to party account or supplier account. So this is our basic accounting rule and we have to implement this accounting rule in our Tally. So let's move on to Tally software. Okay. So for making accounting vouchers or making voucher entry, I will press my accounting vouchers key. Okay. In that, by default, you can see that there are purchases, but yes, for making purchases, your shortcut key will be F9. We have studied about payment, which is the shortcut key is F5. We have studied about receipt, the shortcut key is F6. Now we will study about purchases and our shortcut key is F9. I will purchase either over here or I will purchase directly F9 from my keyboard. Okay, so after pressing purchases, I get a voucher. So I get a screen and this is known as invoice method because more details you have to feed over here. So to convert my screen or to convert my voucher into voucher method of purchases, I will either press this key, you can see to right hand side, or simply press Ctrl V. The shortcut key is Ctrl V. Okay, I will press over here as voucher. Okay, so I got this screen, I got this voucher method of purchases. Now I will make my entry. So what was my question? ABC Limited purchased goods from Mr. A for a value of rupees 10,000. So firstly I will enter my date. As I said that the shortcut key for change in date or edit in date is F2. Press F2. I will assume that I have made my purchases on 1st April. Okay. Then you have to enter your supplier invoice number. Now how I will get this supplier invoice number? It will always reflect on your invoice. The invoice which you get from supplier or the bill which you get from supplier, there always they mention about the invoice number. So you have to enter that invoice number. Okay. Now here I will just enter invoice number, one number invoice number for the financial year 2021. Okay. Then I have to enter the date which is on the bill. Okay, so again the date is 1st April. Now they are asking me to. My accounting entry was goods purchase account debit to party account. So my party is what? Mr. A over here. Okay, so I will create Mr. A. Type Alt C. Okay, press Alt C, the shortcut key for ledger creation. Okay, Mr. A. Now Mr. A comes under the group sundry creditors. Always remember, the goods which you purchase from any party or any supplier, that party or supplier will always be your sundry creditor. Okay. Now don't enter anything. Simply press enter and accept the voucher. Okay. Mention the address of supplier, then the state, then sales tax number or GST registration number. It's optional, but still you can enter or fill the details. Okay, so Mr. A, 10,000. You can see that this 10,000 comes under credit side as we are making the credit entry. Now what is this to and by? It comes default. By default it comes to, so you have to make the entry for to only. That is, you have to make the entry for credit only first. And now they are asking me by. So what is goods purchase? If you have specification about the goods purchase like computer purchase, plastic bucket purchase, then you should enter the name as that particular. Okay, computer purchase, and I will enter it into purchase account. Are you clear that the party from whom you have made the purchases, it is always your sundry creditors, and the goods which you have purchased will always reflect under or always come under purchase account. Okay? Again, there is no need to fill anything over here. Simply accept the ledger. And yes, now this is my entry. My debit is for 10,000. Goods purchase. My credit is for 10,000. Yes, from party account. Enter. Come to the narration. Being goods purchased. Right? Accept the voucher. Either press Y or simply press enter. Now what if I have to check my purchase entry? How I will check? We have seen for payment and receipt voucher that I go directly to profit and loss account. Same way for checking my purchase entry, again I will enter my profit and loss account, because purchase comes under my trading account, and so trading account ultimately comes under profit and loss account. So my purchases will reflect under profit and loss account only. I will press enter and you can see that goods purchases of 10,000. Okay, this is the same entry which we made for April. Are you clear? And here you can see from Mr. A you purchased the goods of rupees 10,000. So goods purchase is coming under purchase account. Again, how I will see my second entry or my second effect of that entry? So I will go to balance sheet. Under current liabilities, your sundry creditors comes. As I have made the group of Mr. A under sundry creditors, so again here I will be able to see my entry of rupees 10,000 for goods purchase. Simply press enter and here you can see goods purchase 10,000 from Mr. A. Alright, so this was all about the voucher method of purchases. I have explained you about the creation of purchase account. Then I have explained you the creation of purchase voucher under voucher method. And thirdly, I taught you that how you will cross verify that whether your entry has been accepted or saved in Tally. So I checked by two methods. One, I went to profit and loss account to check my goods purchase, which I debited. And secondly, I came to balance sheet to check my sundry creditors of Mr. A, which was to credit side. Okay, so in this way, you would be able to make your purchase entry. But remember, this is the voucher method. In my coming video, I will be explaining you about my invoice method for making my purchase transaction. Alright, thank you so much guys for watching my video. Do subscribe my YouTube channel. Keep supporting. Thank you.